Alright, we have some Liberator shenanigans here. Goomba Edition. Check out our friends at tradingcardmint.com down below and save on your purchase. Alright, so this is an interesting version of some Liberator goodness. So we're playing 4 copies of Liberator BS Dragon here. His whole life plan is to super vent into other Liberator cards, aka make some Excel circles the card. A little bit similar to what you've seen from me, but this is going to focus on some of the, other aspects of what the deck really wants to do, aka we also play this card. This gives you the ability to generate some additional circles, generate fields in addition to, when you go into your spear cross turn here. You have some pretty loaded up resources in order to tear through your opponent. So that is your grade 3 lineup. Honestly, pretty standard stuff. Now we have 4 copies of Mr. Aglavale. This gets really big standard stuff for this. Now this list is playing 4 copies of this. This is something I want to test. This is the on-hit, top call. So, the card is actually pretty good.
You need to max that out because you need to ride a Liberator.
Yep. And then we have 4 copies of a countercharger here for the deck. Also has resist, which is kind of interesting. Alright. We have 4 copies of Gorbaduck here, top 4 checker, so we can make sure that we hit, the Liberator goodness. And we have 4 copies of the best grade 1 Liberator that actually existed. When wrote upon, you get to look at the top card of your deck and call it to rear guard. And then when placed on rear guard, Soul Blast 1 to countercharge 1, and then Soul Blast 1 to draw another card. The card is really big. And we play some Sunshine Knight Jeffries, tuck them into the soul, get some draw power. We have 1 basic starter, 1 standard overtrigger. We have 4 copies of Stride Crits. We have 3 Catch Goal Liberators, so you can do some top check shenanigans. We have 4 Halo Liberators, and we have 4 of the good old Heal Guardian. Now, for the G-Zone, it's some pretty standard stuff, honestly. So we play 2 copies of this, just because we have the room for it. Additional pressure for the opponent. We have 2 copies of this, just for additional filtering. 2 copies of this, because this is where the BS begins for all of the massive shenanigans. We have 4 copies of Gurgawit here. We have 1 copy of Keltis, 1 copy of the Big G-Guard, 2 Slamies for dodging, and then 2 copies of the Dragon Gold Paladin G-Guard. There's not a lot to say about this deck, to be honest with you, but the deck does do what it needs to do relatively nicely. So check out our friends, tradingcardmint.com down below, enter code 40 and 7 to purchase. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCOL40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.